That's going to be over a bench. Not watching for the line that time.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Denver making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Durant kicks to Gibson. Outside jumper. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, you know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
And guys, for the Nuggets, it seemed to come out of the blue for their players. They all felt fresh, but the press release would say they needed rest. So obviously a bit of miscommunication there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Hill kicks to Clarkson. It's taken away by Brewer. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And, you know, back to the Nuggets and giving up a bit near the end of the season. Miscommunications like that can really bother a player. Still, it's a viable strategy. I don't know if it's viable, but it's a strategy that could pay dividends if executed the right way.
And Shumpert kicks to Gibson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gibson's got 6. To the middle. McGee dishes to Beasley. Kicks it to McGee. Gibson with the steal. Here's Shumpert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Change for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
James Johnson checked in for Clarkson. Denver calls timeout.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
A different look for Denver. Ed Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Joel Embiid comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Lawson in for Goran Dragic. Got that bucket in no time at all. Brewers got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Denver needs to get off his shot. Brewer's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Al Horford is checked in for Oklahoma City. Kobe comes in for Shumpert. Off the inbound pass. Here's Rivers. Davis with some nice D. Three-pointer, Hayward. And again, Denver with the triple. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Bryant with a screen for Horford. Rivers passes to Horford. The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Count the bucket.
For three.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Kobe, that's good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Brewer. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top, up 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. So on the floor for Denver. Portis is out there at Brewer. And there's Embiid. And it's Ennis. And it's Lin. And it's the 2-guard.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Clarkson dishes to Horford. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now in transition, it's Lin. Here we go. Got that one up quick.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Durant, covered by Brewer. No good from Durant.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Lin, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out. The Thunder with the lead. Horford kicks to Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Hayward. But they recover it. Off the mark with the outside.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from DeRozan.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country. But now, you know, Greg, in his 8th season, he's bounced around a little bit. You wonder if he will ever fulfill that great potential.
You know, you could argue he's the best player in college that 1 year at Kansas State. I mean, unstoppable scorer and rebounder on the collegiate level. And he's shown flashes, but that's the one thing about this level. So much of the game is mental. And not everybody's equipped to handle the responsibility of being a great player.
Excellent point. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He told them, "This is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it." Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And thinking about Michael Beasley's career now, he did have a breakout season in 10 and 11 with the Timberwolves. It was enough to land him a 3-year, $18 million contract with the Suns a couple years ago. Arrows seemed to be pointing up, but then things headed south quickly.
No good from Durant.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's Gibson finishing it off. The Nuggets trail by 3. For 3, Lawson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Durant. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Inside, here's Horford. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And for last season, it was really just a victory for Beasley to get back in the league. I mean, did not start the season on any team. No doubt he has the skills, but something needs to happen for him in order to stay.
Outside, Kobe. It's Durant on the wing. There's the dish to Gibson. There's the feed to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 9. And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Dishes to Beasley. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Bryant passes to Gibson. Kobe dishes to Clarkson. Durant in the corner. And stolen by Hayward. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
My goodness, Ty Lawson has been scintillating.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Here's Kobe. Can't cash in. Gibson. It's off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They need this. No good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And